You know, the thing of it is, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, you know, she just released the album Pink Friday 2. And I've been really paying attention, right? I seen the interview that she just did recently, or at least they just put it out recently, and they were talking about, she's looking to put out a documentary. So I'm like thinking about it, right? I'm thinking about it like, man, Nicki Minaj about to drop a documentary. The album just dropped. And also she's talking about going on tour. Well, actually, she will be going on tour because I just checked, checked out the tickets. I'm in the process of buying them now, trying to figure out if I want to do the VIP. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely getting the tickets. She coming out here, like I said, I'm in the Bay Area, so she's coming out to the Oakland Arena on March 1st, and I will be at that concert. You know what I mean? I will be at that concert. So, Nicki Minaj, what's up? Can I get some free tickets though? Nah, I'm gonna cop my tickets though. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna definitely support. But I'm thinking I don't know if I'm gonna go with the VIP where you get some you get merchandise that's included. So I'm debating on what I'm gonna do there. But I gotta say, with Nicki Minaj, I mean, your strategy is working. You know what I'm saying? The album was definitely a phenomenal album, very solid album. And you looking to go on tour next year, 2024. A documentary coming out. Oh boy. You know what I mean? It's about to be look like 2024 gonna be all Nicki Minaj. You know, Nicki Minaj, Nicki. You feel me? So my thing is, right, if she's going on tour, they're talking about she's going to drop a documentary. And I'm hearing about the documentary for Nicki Minaj is that it's actually, she said it's already done, you know. So her documentary is already done. She said she's going to tweak a few things, but that's looking to come out soon. She's going on tour next year. You know what I mean? And anybody that's going to the concert or considering, leave some comments. Let me know if you're gonna go or not. But for me, she coming out to the Bay Area on March 1st, 2024. She's going to be out here March 1st. I will be at that concert. So any of my subscribers, anybody that watch my channel, I will have some shorts. And so y'all can I'm going to show y'all that it's definitely real in the field. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So yeah, she's coming out here March 1st. And like I said, she's working on it, working on putting out the documentary. So album came out, killing them, man. So my thing is, what does this say? If you look at right how Nicki Minaj promoted this album, and recently I definitely got to blame Beyonce when she dropped that surprise album and no promotion, and she sold all them records. I personally feel she messed the game up because a lot of artists thought they had that type of power, and it really crushed their career. So my question is, right, when I think about Nicki Minaj, the rollout, how they doing everything, it really been fantastic. I mean, everything been working out for her, right? My question is, are artists are going to start to go back to that old method? You know what I mean? Instead of you going to the radio station, definitely holla at the YouTubers, the podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Kai Sinet, whoever, academics, whoever you choose to go to. My thing is, I feel like artists need to get back to promoting their material, bro. You feel me? It's important for you to get back to that because a lot of people are online. If you're not a creator, you on YouTube. I mean, even before I started creating YouTube videos, I was on YouTube. I always check YouTube, for little things. I still, if I'm looking to repair something in my house, I go to YouTube for it first. You feel me? Then I go to Home Depot, get the pieces that I need, and I try to repair it myself first before I go out and pay somebody. So I'm just saying that to say this. I think that artists need to get back to start promoting their material. Like, I don't understand why is it not cool for you to promote your album. You feel me? Like, what kind of sense does that make? You want to sell records, right? You spent all this money on videos and you know wearing all this jewelry and you know what I mean? You're talking about you want to do this and do that, but the main objective is to get people to be aware of your album, your CD, whatever you got coming out, right? You want to get as much motion as possible. So I don't understand why a lot of artists are doing this where it's like they too cool to promote their album. Some artists, man, I'll be on their Instagram. I didn't even know their album was out. I watch them on Instagram. They don't say nothing about their album. And then somebody in the comments will be like, oh, yeah, your album came out today. They be like, oh, yeah, my album came out. Go check it out. Like, what? You know what I mean? If you going to act like that, I guess you ain't trying to sell no records, right? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I hope artists is really paying attention to what Nicki Minaj just done. And I know it won't work for everybody, but hey, man, at least to get more motion towards more traction towards your project. You feel me? Like, I don't get it, man. Get out there and promote it because Nicki Minaj is showing y'all that people want that. And they don't want, because radio, I mean, I wouldn't say radio is dead, but it's definitely, is not as popular as it once was, because even for me, I'm all about a playlist. I like if I get an album, if I download an album, I add it into my playlist. You feel me? Or if it's a couple of songs I like off the album, I put it in my own personal playlist. So when I'm, in my truck, you feel me? Uh, delivering goods and stuff like that, I have my own playlist. So I don't even go to the radio station unless it's something specific I'm looking for or want to hear about. Okay. But other than that, man, I'm YouTube and my playlist. You feel me? So I think artists definitely need to take key to what Nicki Minaj is showing again, showing another blueprint, right? Showing another pink print, I should say, huh? You feel me? So Nicki Minaj is showing another pink print on how you should roll out your album. You know, especially just imagine if your top artists do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because Drake, he pretty much in his own lane. But when you think of, the NBA young boys and all these different artists, if they get out here and promote their project, they'll be surprised how many people would download or purchase their music. You feel me? So I hope they taking key to that, man. But anybody that thinks something different, leave a comment. Let me know. But I just personally feel like the reason why Nicki Minaj, not only because she have good fans, not only because of that, it's also because she's out here promoting it. You know what I mean? I'm popped up. I was all on, I'm all through YouTube. I'm seeing, oh, she on this person channel. She went to, of course, the Castanet and all these different platforms she's been, working on. And I'm hearing about the Kanye West where Kanye is trying to, trying to put out a song. She said it's 3 year, her verse is 3 years old, so she don't even want to clear it, so he can't even use that. You feel me? But it just shows that even with Kanye West, he see that motion that Nicki Minaj is having now, and even though that verse is 3 years old, she got a lot of motion and traction out here. Now he trying to release his verse with her. You like, hold up, bruh. You know what I mean? That song 3 years old. Nah, that train came and went and it's gone, bro. Choo choo. You feel. You know what I mean? So I hope a lot of artists pay attention to the motion that she's having. And shout out to the Barbs too. You feel me? I'm a fan. So hey, I definitely support it, huh? You know what I mean? But also I feel like this, right? I think fans are kind of fed up with their favorite artist just doing a bare minimum. You know what I mean? Because you want your fan, you know what I'm saying? The people that support you, you want them to go out and download or purchase this, purchase that. People want to feel appreciated. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of artists, a lot of fans want to feel appreciated for what they're doing for the artist. I mean, of course, you putting out great music. Oh yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. But at the same time, they want to see that you out here working too. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of fans, especially thanks to people like me on YouTube, where we up in your face personal to you live. You know, it's like, dang, if Sean B. Solo with my little motion go live and try to talk to my subscribers and people that want to, check me out, why can my favorite artist do the same? So I think a lot of these artists, I hope they paying attention to what Nicki is doing and get back to the basics, man. Every once in a while, you got to get back to the basics, bro. You got to sign some CDs, sign some posters, sign some T-shirts. You feel me? Get online, shrug your shoulders a little bit. You know what I mean? Your song come on, you in there, hey. You feel me? But a lot of these artists, man, they too cool for school right now. You feel me? They way too cool for school. They need to get out here and show these fans appreciation, man, because it goes a long way. You want them to come to your concert. You want them to purchase your merchandise, hit that download button and all that. Y'all need to get out here and get back to showing these fans appreciation, man. You need to get out here, kiss some, shake some hands, kiss some babies, whatever you need to do, bro. You know what I mean? But I ain't asking you to go to no party. We ain't saying no party, man. We don't do that over here. You feel me? But yeah, just a joke. But I'm just saying though, honestly, right? If I spend my hard money on your project, I want to know that I'm appreciated. And that's by promoting it, letting your fans know, get out here, holla at a few podcasters, whoever, you know what I'm saying? But just get out here to the public and show your face and let them know, hey, come check out my album, come check this out, whatever you got going on, right? I'm just saying, it doesn't hurt. Artists been doing it for years upon years, man, and it's very highly successful. Look at Nicki Minaj, right? You know what I mean? So it's like the more people, I think that, another thing too, right? It's just kind of like where we at in the society wise, where a lot of people just get so comfortable with, you know, without that personal connection in the sense of, how if you want to order some food, you can press a button on your phone. You know what I mean? I think that artists are getting desensitized to their fans to a degree. You know what I mean? And it happened naturally because we do that every day in our life. Most people don't talk; they rather send a text, right? You feel me? You know what I mean? They don't want to write nothing down; they rather FaceTime you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of writing a letter, like who writes letters anymore, huh? Who sent somebody a letter, huh? You feel me? So I think that artists are starting to get desensitized, like just like how we are in society, where you know meeting somebody and having a physical conversation is starting to be less than what it used to be. So you get so comfortable looking on your phone, talking on your phone. You feel me? FaceTiming this, FaceTiming that. You know what I mean? Group chatting this, So I just think that every once in a while you gotta get back to the basics, man. You can't be so far advanced where you too advanced for everyday living. You know what I'm saying? So let this be a learning curve for those who need to hear that because I think it's affecting the artists as well as us as human beings. Every once in a while, man, ain't nothing wrong. Getting on an actual bike and riding a bike outside. I know, a stationary bike, a cycling bike in your garage or at the gym is cool, but ain't nothing beat you getting on a mountain bike or a beach cruiser bike or whatever bike you have, a physical bike and riding it. You know what I mean? Up and down the street, breathing in that fresh air. You feel me? That's a different type of feeling than riding a stationary cycling bike. You feel me? So can't be too cool for school, man. You could not be too cool for school, huh? Do you feel? you know. So that's what I how I feel about it, right? You know what I mean? And it's like, I guess it's kind of hard for us to look at it any other way for the fact that everything is so easy it's so easy and accessible online. You know what I mean? But you just can't forget certain things. It's important for you to still do the physical thing in a sense of, greeting people, meeting up with people, doing things in the physical as opposed to virtually online. You know what I mean? So can't forget that. You know what I mean? And so let's see. So we're gonna cut to a commercial real quick. Hold up. Got a commercial in here. Let me make sure I set this up right. Hold up. You know what I mean? We're gonna have fun tonight. So just kick back and enjoy this one tonight. We're about to have fun with this one, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some fun tonight. So we're gonna cut to a commercial. We got a commercial from Flippin' Tycoon. So check it out. The money I have here, you see all this money, you can make twice as this, quadruple that. But you need to understand, you gotta get in business with the flipper, the tycoon flipper. See, this is the thing, right? Some people can promise you 30% return in, let's say, about 3 months. But when you come to the flipper tycoon, I promise you 40% profit in 60 days. Send a wire. I am the tycoon flipper tycoon. I was out handling my business like I normally do, and a dolphin came up to me. A dolphin came up to me and said, I was born a dolphin, and I've been flipping my whole life. A dolphin? But I gotta tell you, tycoon, you flip more than me. And I'm a dolphin. This is what the dolphin told me. Hold up. Did he just say a dolphin came up to him? Watch out, watch out for people that be telling you how they flip and stuff. I mean, this guy is ridiculous. Flip a tycoon. That I flip more than he does. So if a dolphin is telling you that, if a dolphin is telling me that, you need to be in business with me. Flip a tycoon. All this money, this can be yours. We can triple that, quadruple that. You need to come and get in business with me. Send a wire. So you need to watch out for people like this. You know what I mean? Stay away from individuals like this that be telling you, oh man, I can get your money back in 30 days, 60 days. I can do this. Just send me the wire. Stay away from these type of people, man. Stay away from them people that tell you they can flip something to you. You know what I mean? Like they say, you send them $30. They say, hey man, send me $30. I'm gonna turn that up into $200. Man, stay away from those, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of scamming. And you know what? They talking about the blue collar workers. The market is very strong, but when it comes to the white collar workers, your tech people, folks who's dealing with money and stuff like that. Those the ones I'm sorry, you have to look out for because they're very good on the computers. They're very good sending faxes or wiring money. Ha ha ha. You want to look out for these individuals that be telling you, oh man, just give me this amount of money. I could double, quadruple that in 30 days. If you can do all that, why are you trying to take my little few $100s, my few, my dollars, my few dollars that I do have for what? Why would you talk to me if you have that ability? You know what I mean? Why would you need my $200-300 if you so great at flipping money? Like that don't even add up to me. You feel me? So that video's a joke, but at the same time, a major point was making to you was that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So do your research. Don't listen to nobody. I don't care if they're on a radio station, if they online. You feel me? They tell you they're a guru this, a guru that. Do your due diligence, do your homework, get a double, triple check. Hey, man, you feel me? Because once your money is sent, you know what happens after that. You may never see it again or that flipper. You feel me? So stay away from the flipping tycoon, huh? That guy said a dolphin came up to him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I just think this, right? I personally feel like when Nicki Minaj, because I can imagine what that documentary is going to look like, right? Because from what I know and a little bit of history, I know how she started. With Safari being her friend early on. I believe she was dealing with the R&B group Full Force, one of the members or somebody like that that helped. It was trying to shop her around to get a deal. And I mean, for the fans, for the true fans, the true barbs that know Nicki Minaj history, y'all know what I'm kind of saying. I mean, she was saying that she was getting shopped around all through New York, and what nobody was signing her. You know what I mean? Nobody was getting, you know what I mean, her flavor. They wasn't getting when she was kicking. I'm pretty sure she went in there and was giving her, all of Nicki. You know how she do. You know, she probably giving her all of, you know what I'm saying, all the sauce, and they was just like, we don't like this type of sauce, right? Because I remember early on when she finally got the deal, you know what I'm saying, with Lil Wayne and Cash Money, Young Money, whatever. I remember people was like, why New York didn't support her. She had to go down, to the South to get, for her to really get her deal. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine what that documentary is going to look like. So I hope all that isn't, I'm pretty sure she's going to have that involved in her documentary as well. You know what I mean? Just showing her how much she had to work to get where she was at. And then also talking about Kanye West, right? I did catch that clip where he said that on the song Monster, he had her do a verse over 3 times. So I didn't know that till when Nick. I don't know how true that is because Kanye. I don't know, bro. I'm a Kanye fan, but I don't know, bro. But anyway, back to Nicki. I think that one reason why she's who she is today is because of all those no's she got. All those, no, we ain't feeling it. Nah, she's not what we looking for. Whatever they said to her, right? I'm just paraphrasing because I don't know exactly what what was said, but obviously it wasn't positive because she didn't get the deal. You feel me? So with her documentary that's coming out, I'm pretty sure, my guesstimation, she's going to definitely talk about a lot of that. How, you know, it took so much work for her to get the deal. And then you fast forward, right, for her getting the deal with Young Money, right? Now you in this juggernaut. You got Lil Wayne, you got Young Drake, you know what I'm saying? Fresh Drake. You the best I ever had. Yeah, that Drake. The Drake that was just did a mixtape with Trey Songs, and you got Young Tiger. You know what I mean? Tiger had Tiger on there. Jay Mills. Who else was on there back then? There was a few cats on there. A little twist. That matter of fact, that first Young Money album. I mean, just a man. Look at all that competition. Everybody was fighting to get get their records out. You know, so just imagine that she coming from New York, went to the South, hooked up with Deb. Waka Flocka mom. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened with them, I believe whatever issue they had, they pieced that up, so they cool now. But just imagine that, and then you, on top of all that, then you got Safari talking about he wrote all her raps. Ooh, That documentary got to be fire, man. It got to be fire. You know what I'm saying? So I think that documentary is going to be fire. If she put most of that in there, I definitely think it's going to be a fire documentary. You know what I'm saying? And I personally don't feel that, you know, Safari wrote any of her raps. And even if he did help her, that little mixtape, whatever he put out for himself, oh my goodness, it was so garbage, man. It went triple wood, bro. You feel me? That's something you feed to the dogs, man. And the dogs don't even want to eat that shit. Do you feel? So I personally feel like, hey, man, Safari didn't write none of them raps. He probably helped her with the cadence or two. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, put that you say Roman, yeah, put Roman right there. Yeah. But I personally don't feel like he wrote any of her raps because the way he put his stuff together, maybe if it's true, he need to stay being a ghostwriter. Because bruh, your rap skills and putting songs together, nah, that ain't you, man. You need more people. We don't believe you. You feel me? But anyway, I hope with her documentary, she definitely hit on a lot of these topics that I mentioned because I would love to hear the backstory to the stuff that I've heard, through different interviews and stuff like that through the years. So I would love to see that. And then for the fact that, like I said, Kanye West said he had to write a verse over 3 times. Wow. Wow. And then for that verse to come out the way it did, fire. That just showed the hunger of her. Because if she wrote 3 verses for Monster and the finished product was the verse that we heard, man, she was hungry. Now, I'm saying all that to say this, right? To all the young, up and coming female rappers, that's why I hate when people say, oh, Nicki being a bully or Nicki, you too good to be doing it this way. But you look back on her history. You feel me? She had to be in a room with a whole bunch of guys, everybody hungry, everybody trying to get that limelight. You feel me? Everybody, it was like at least what, 15, I'll say at least 10 dudes that was signed to Young Money around the same time she was. You feel me? When they put out the every girl, you know what I mean? It was competitive competition, which is a good thing. I do believe in competition, but just at the same time, it I feel like it turns you into a bigger monster. You feel me? Because it's like not only you trying to build yourself up, you also got to make sure that you stay competitive and nobody else gets your spot. So anybody that's looking to come at Nicki, I feel like, man, keep working. And I don't get on interviews and talk about it. Talk about it in your music. So that's to any female rapper that got an issue with Nicki Minaj. Regardless what she do, what you may not like about her, I'm talking about from the music standpoint. Personally, I don't discuss that. That ain't my lane. We talking about music. So if you want to, feel like she being a bully to you in music, then what do you do with bullies? Hey, you knock them out. So musically, that's what you need to do, huh? Come with them bars. Come with them hits. You got to come with them hits, man. You feel me? Everything gets shut up when you start dropping that fire. You know what I mean? Like Dylan. Dylan said he the top five. He got his top five is Dylan. So whoever you are, you need to be your own top five and come with that fire. If not, then hey, just sit back and watch the show. You feel me? Be at the Nicki Minaj show like me. That's what you could do. You feel me? Watch the show. You feel me? Watch the master, the queen at work. Huh? But anyway, I had to say that. I needed to be said because too many people make too many excuses. You know what I'm saying? I got a 5-year-old, and I tell my 5-year-old, don't come at me with excuses at age 5. You feel me? You feel me? Don't come with excuses. Give me solutions, okay? So yeah, so I don't want to hear that. You feel me? You don't want to hear that. That don't make no sense. So if y'all got an issue with Nicki, make a hit. And don't just make one hit. Come back to back. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because I'm actually disappointed. I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day, right? And I just was telling him, like, oh, I know Megan Thee Stallion about to drop her album. I know Cardi B about to drop the album, right? Because they the ones who put out multiple singles recently. So I'm like, okay, when Nicki get ready to drop her album, Megan Thee Stallion should be dropping soon. Cardi should be right there. And as soon as she dropped the album, crickets. Nobody else dropped. You don't hear nothing else. What happened to Megan? Man, since she had the Cobra song, I actually like the Cobra song. What the music at? All I'm hearing about is Tory Lanez trying to do this, do that. Nah, I don't want to hear about that. Where the music at? Huh? Cardi B, you done dropped about about 5 singles in the last 2 years? Where the music at? Where the album at? I'm just saying. That ain't no diss. That's the reality. That's what's happening. Nothing. that's the really that's the real reality. Nothing is happening right now. You feel me? So I'm talking about musically. You feel me? Nothing we talking about right now is about their personal business. It's about the music, huh? But anyway, so hopefully Cardi may, you know what? Cardi might have a fire album next year because if it's true, her and Offset is, they married. They said they split. I don't know if they stay split, Cardi might come with a dope album. You know what I mean? They always say the best artist is unfortunately a miserable artist, and I don't mean that to be make fun of her or nothing like that. But they say that's how music is usually made. The best music is made when somebody's in pain. You know what I mean? So, but for right now, Nicki, Nicki, Nicki all day. You feel me? So I had to come on here and speak about Nicki Minaj. And another part I want to get into, I had mentioned this the other day, right? Was with Draymond Green and the Warriors. And like I said, I'm from the Bay Area, born and raised out here, still out here. You feel me? So I feel like with Draymond Green, right? I said this the other on my last live. I really feel like this might be the end of Draymond Green. I mean, the Warriors may keep him around, but if Draymond can't be Draymond, I don't think he's going to last in the NBA. You feel me? Because his whole game plan, he's not really that athletic. You know what I'm saying? His motor is with his conflict in the sense of, getting in your face. You know what I'm saying? Being a pest around you on the basketball court and sometimes getting under your skin, which is great when you can control your emotions. It's great when you can channel that energy in a positive way. But as of lately with Draymond Green, it's been negative on negative on negative on negative. You feel me? Energy. You know what I'm saying? From the choke, from the kick in the chest, from the kick in the groin, you feel me? To the karate chop, you feel me? To the face. Come on, man. And it's sad too because the Warriors, we already was, barely holding on. You feel me? Was already barely holding on. And then Draymond go down. And Draymond is really the heart and soul, especially on the defensive end, for the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So now we don't have Draymond Green. You see what happened the last game they just played against the Clippers, and that's what the Clippers was eating them up inside. You feel me? They didn't have nobody in there to really kind of be a little bit extra aggressive with them. With the Clippers, against them, and they just kind of ran. They ran through the Warriors. Curry didn't do that great shooting wise. Klay Thompson played pretty well. The team overall did decent, but they was missing that piece. Kind of remind me a couple of years ago when Cleveland beat the Warriors, when Draymond, because he went out for kicking, was it kicking somebody? Yeah, I want to say he kicked LeBron in the groin. Somebody kicked in the groin. I want to say it was LeBron, and he went out. They suspended him, and they end up losing the series. And it was ultimately based around Draymond Green actions. So, yeah, man. I personally feel like the Warriors will hold on to him, probably bring him back just to see what he got left in the tank. But if Draymond can't find a way to channel that energy in a positive way and still have that same aggression, but channel it better, if he can't do that, I feel like either he's going to retire. You know what I'm saying? Or get pushed out the NBA. Because I know they not having no more physical karate chops, bro. His next karate chop, he's out of the league. That's my opinion. That's what I think is going to happen. He can't punch or kick anybody going forward. But also in the NBA, those refs, they don't forget. So with the referees, they're going to be paying, even I personally feel like they're going to be paying Draymond Green a lot more attention than what he wants. And what happens when them calls don't go his way? When he feel like the refs or somebody is picking on him, is he gonna try to give him a karate chop then? Feel me? Kick him in the chest then? Grab him by the neck then? Come on now. So I just think that with Draymond Green, if he can't find a way to channel his energy in the right way, his career with the Warriors in the NBA will be over. You feel me? Because he don't know how to channel that energy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to channel it. And from what we could see, it does seem like he just lost a lot of control. He lost a lot of control of it. He doesn't know how to handle it. And I don't know if what's going on in his personal life. I don't know if it's just, you know what I'm saying? If he having his wife issues, you feel me? Something going on with his kids, some loved ones. I don't know. The only thing I could do is speculate. Now, I don't want to do too much of that because it seemed like, whatever it is, it's really affecting him. So I hope he get the help that he need and, be able to get back to the court and be a better player. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, big money and discipline. Yep. Ashlyn, what's up? So yeah. No, that's definitely it. Yep. Big money. And they said, you know what? With him, the money that he's losing, if I remember correctly, right? I think they said it was like if he's out like 20 games for the first 10 games or something like that, he lose like I want to say close to like 100,000 a game. And then it goes up to 200,000 a game after 10 games. So he's gonna lose millions. If Draymond Green gets suspended for let's say 20 games, he's probably gonna lose at least 2 to 4 million. 2 to 4 million, maybe even more. I don't know if my guesstimation is correct, but he may even lose more than that. You feel me? Yeah. Oh, Green Snot, what you say? Entitlement? Think he is? Yeah, yeah. I think the entitlement. I agree with that. I do see because you know what? I seen an interview earlier where they asked Steve Kerr, what he thought about the Draymond Green situation, and he was saying basically in so many words like, they want him to get the help that he need. They know that it's something personal, but my thing is, I feel like yeah, it's personal, but I feel like they could have stopped a lot of this early on when it happened when he did the thing against LeBron James, him being suspended only one game. That I feel like that was the start of it. Because after that, I think the stomp in the chest, I felt like they should have been more hard on him back then. And not just the NBA, but the Warriors. I feel like the Warriors dropped the ball a while ago on Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? I understand how he is so important to the team, but they should have been disciplining him a while ago, way before it got to the choke, the karate chop, way before it got to any of that. You know what I'm saying? They should have been disciplining him way back then to let him know, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You really messing up right now, and we have to sit you down. And if you can't get it right, matter of fact, the Jordan Poole, when that Jordan Poole video came out, I really thought he was gonna be gone the whole season. Cause man, I don't know who's if y'all seen that Draymond Green when he socked Jordan Poole last year, man. It was that was looking ugly, man. Cause he connected four on him too. He just pow and he just collapsed, bruh. I think after the Jordan Poole, the Warriors actually didn't discipline Draymond Green. The league did. And that's where they really messed up at. Because I felt like after that, Draymond just knew he really couldn't do no wrong. Yeah, he could get suspended by the league, but long as the Warriors, they don't say nothing. They just, talk to him or give him a couple of words. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Nah, bruh. It ain't cool. And let this be a lesson too for those just in life too. And then think about what his reputation gonna be going forward. Yeah, they need to get. I agree with you. Get rid of him. That's the next step because I feel like the whole morale of the Warriors is, of course, is going to be hurt for now, but long term, I think they're going to figure it out. But they have to get rid of. I personally feel like Draymond will never be Draymond again. They have to get rid of him. I hate to say it too, because like I said, I'm born and raised in the Bay Area. I've been watching the Warriors since Chris Mullin and Tim Hardaway. You feel me? You feel me? So I'm a little older. So man, but I just think that with Draymond Green, if he can't be Draymond Green, he won't be any good because he's not that physical. I mean, he's not that athletic. He's physical, but he's not athletic. So his athleticity comes from him being able to get up on you. You feel me? Kind of like the Dennis Rodman type effect, where he get up on you and kind of like disturb your movements and kind of get up under your skin. But at this point, Draymond is just more. He's more. Well, how can I say this? He's just more physical, but not. He doesn't have that discipline anymore. He's just too reckless. You feel me? He's way too reckless with his movements and how he's acting. Cause that karate chop, man, he's trying to just get away from him. Like that don't even make sense. The way he swung on him, man, that was ridiculous. You know, feel me? That like I make jokes about the karate chop, but that ain't funny though, man. You know what I'm saying? He really socked dude hella hard, bruh. That was wrong, man. Yeah, yeah. I hope he's stop and going. Yep, yep. No, I agree with you. Yeah. You know what? He could face real charges. Like, for instance, like even with that karate chop, like I joke a little bit, but if he would have got physically hurt, you know what I'm saying? Lost an eye or something like that, they definitely could have sued the NBA. They probably would have sued the NBA more than Draymond Green. But yeah, that could have ended terribly. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, he doing too much. It's hurting the team. I agree. I agree with you. He's definitely hurting the team, and I think that this year is pretty much a loss. You know, at this point, I can truly admit, you know what I'm saying, as a Warriors fan, this year is over with for the Warriors. They better off trying to work on the chemistry with the players they have and who they can possibly trade. Now, I'm gonna tell you another thing. I said this last year. I said this last year. I personally feel like they need to, of course, trade Draymond Green, but also trade Klay Thompson. I think it's time for Klay to go too. I'm sorry, y'all. I think it's time for him to go because think about this, right? I said this on the last live too. With Curry, they all getting up there, right? And let's be honest, Curry probably got a good maybe 3 years left. You know what I'm saying? For him to be at his top level, I think he got about maybe good 3 years left. And I think the Warriors know that. So I think this offseason, they're going to get rid of Draymond and Klay Thompson if they can get a good deal. Because if for those who remember, if been a Warriors fan for a while, at least follow the team, they were trying to trade Klay Thompson a couple of years ago, but they couldn't get the right deal for him. You know what I'm saying? Yep, yep, yeah, yeah. They need new blood. I agree. They need new blood. But they were trying to trade Klay Thompson a couple of years ago. I want to say to the Lakers, but the deal, I guess the deal they was offering, they didn't like the deal. But yeah, they were trying to trade Klay a couple of years ago. So I just think that Curry still got it, but it's time to break up the Splash Brothers, man, because they ain't splashing no more, man. You just got one Splash Brother. You feel me? You got one little. You got one splash, and the other one is just. You feel me? Just flopping in the air. You doing belly flops in the pool. You feel me? He ain't giving you the splash. He giving you the blast. Like, so I think that yeah, I hate to say it though. With this offseason, the Warriors definitely Draymond gotta go. Klay Thompson has to go. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. You feel me? I gotta say it. It's time for him to go. And hopefully we can get some good players for him. You feel me? Because Clay he still got some value to him. He definitely got some value to him. You know what I mean? So with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, we might be able to get a nice little package deal. You feel me? Yep. Not as hungry as he once was. It's given. Yep. Yeah. It's given. Yeah. I agree. I agree with you. Klay Thompson is not hungry as he used to be. And I don't know what it is, though. That's the thing, though. I really don't know what it is because when they won that championship a couple of years ago against Boston Celtics, Clay was actually playing garbage almost through the whole playoffs, but he finally started, clicking at the very end. He had a couple of key shots, and the Warriors won. But in that Boston Celtics series, the championship series, Klay Thompson wasn't playing that great even then. Clay, and it's with Curry, those last 2 minutes, minute and a half of the game, Curry was hitting everything. If so you remember this, the championship, that last championship they won. That's why they won is because of no matter what Curry's shooting percentage was at the end of the games, the last 2 minutes, last 30, 40 seconds, he was hitting everything. You feel me? Hitting the layups. He got the little teardrop finger roll. He liked to dip and drop it. So but Clay was barely, you feel me? He was finally hitting at the very end. So, yeah, it's time to get some new blood, man. You know what I mean? But just stay away from them Jordan Poole types, man. Stay away from them guys because I hear he's shooting straight bricks out there in Washington, man. Stay away from the Jordan Poole types. You feel me? You know what I mean? But I gotta say, man, you gotta stay away from that. And hopefully, hopefully they can get a good package deal. I don't know what's gonna be out there, but it's definitely time to get rid of him, man. It's that time. It is that time. You know what I'm saying? And that make me get into another topic I want to discuss too. Was the you gotta tweak your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to tweak your mindset. It's like when you're not in a position that you want to be in, you're not happy in the way your life situation is. You got to learn how to tweak your mindset on how you do things. You know what I'm saying? Because we all creatures of habits, right? Kind of like with the Draymond Green situation, right? We all creatures of our habits. If you get used to doing certain things a certain way, you kind of stay in that same mentality, right? But you got to learn how to tweak it over time. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you can just fix right away. You know what I mean? It ain't no easy button you can press and just voila, everything's fixed. Nah, bruh. You got to work at it, right? So my whole thing is, I personally feel like you just got to learn how to tweak the mindset. You feel me? Like they say, work smarter, don't work harder. But until you figure out how to work smarter, you do have to work harder. You feel me? You know? So, oh, hold up. What you saying over here, Shabby? So the pink look good. Okay. 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 Oh, thank you. Thank you. I actually, you know what? This is actually purple. I think it's just 'cause I got a little. It's like how you put the light over I have a light here, but it has a little filter on it. So, but this is actually purple. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you can say it's pink, though. It's close to it. But I appreciate it. Thank you. But anyway, I think that you got to know how to tweak things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the mentality and your movements, how you do things. You got to always learn how to tweak your mentality. You feel me? Because it's like if you do the same thing all the time and you don't get the results that you want, then you're not doing it the right way. It's kind of like that saying is, you know what I'm saying, you hustling backwards when you're not moving forward. You feel me? So when you keep doing the same thing and you're not getting the right results, you got to tweak your mind mentality. You have to tweak your mentality on how you move, how you do things. You feel me? Because life is forever evolving. You know what I'm saying? Remember the iPhone? Who remember the iPhone 9? Who the nine phone the iPhone 8? You feel me? We're on the iPhone what? 13? No, what we at? Yeah, I think no, 15, right? You know what I'm saying? So you have to know how or learn how to tweak your mind mentality. You feel me? You got to learn how to do that because nothing stays the same forever. Know what I'm saying? Take accountability. Yep, and change yourself first. Okay. Yep, you're right. Move smarter for sure. Yep. Exactly. That's it. You feel me? That's exactly it. Yep. Life is forever. Well, life is forever evolving. That is correct. I agree with you. And that's why I say you got to always tweak your mentality, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they come out with a new Mustang, they come out with a new Charger, but it's not exactly the same as the one that came out 3 years ago. It's something they changed on the car, right? Because they trying to attract new buyers. They trying to, you know, enhance the features that they already have. Same thing with your iPhone or whatever phone you have. Once they come out with the new model next year or the new version next year, you feel me? What did they do? They added something new into it. They may have changed up some of the software. So why you don't do that in your own life? You feel me? You got to learn how to tweak your mentality. You feel me? And just what I like to do, be honest with you, is like, how when you go get your car oil changed, get your tires checked after so many miles. That's how I do with my finances. You know what I'm saying? I like to review what my pocket's looking like. You feel me? What my bank account looking like. I like to review myself. So that's what I call it, just reviewing your hustle. If you're doing something today and let's say a year from now, you're not getting the same results, then you need to review your hustle. You feel me? Really pay attention, look at what you got. Like you do that in everything else in life. Everything else is a review. If you work at a job, your supervisor going to review your work ethics. You know what I'm saying? They're going to review how you interact with customers. How do you handle the software that we, have you using, and how you supposed to do certain things on the computer. Like, why you don't do that in your everyday life when it comes to you and who you choose to have around you? That's like a terms and conditions. If you my friend, right? When I think about who my friend, I have to mentally have a review of my friends to see, okay, what kind of friends do I have? If something happened, if my tire get flat, I ain't got the bread to fix the tire, can I call one of my friends to, hey man, I'm doing bad right now, my tire just popped, you feel me, can you loan me a couple of hundred, you feel me? If you can't do that for me and I would turn around and do that for you, then I need to review this friendship, you feel me? You know what I mean? I need to review myself and review you as well to see if you worth having being in my life and having and taking away some of my personal time. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of tweaking your mind mentality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's why you love my channel. Okay, you bring truth. Thank you. I try to. A lot of this be my own life experiences too, though. No lie. But yeah, you just got to learn how to tweak your mentality, tweak your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like life is short, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only life I know about. You feel me? It's the only life I know about. So my whole thing is I need to make sure that you worth having my time. You know what I'm saying? Now everything's not going to be perfect. You're going to always go through things. I'm not saying that, but if you consider yourself my friend, I consider you my friend. You know what I'm saying? We need to have an understanding of each other. You feel me? you know? Yep, you're right. Don't get too comfortable. You from Cali, you guys stay. Oh yeah, check in. Yeah, yep. Exactly. Because look, man, I don't care where you work at, if you own a business, you do want people around you or people that work for you to do a certain type of job and you want it done a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to friendships, when it comes to relationships, even with your bank account, man, hey man, I need to do a review. What's going on with my finances? You know what I'm saying? That's what some people have, finance advisors. And you even got relationship advisors out there. But I'm just saying, like, you got to do a review of yourself and look and see where you at. And if you don't like the results that you have, it's time to tweak your mentality, huh? You know? So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep, exactly. Yep, tap in. Make sure we on the same page. Right. No, that's exact. I agree. I agree because I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? And then also, when you know who you dealing with, you know how to treat a certain situation. Because it's like with some people or some friends, you only can tell this friend this information. You know what I'm saying? This other friend, I know I can tell them that type of information. Because not everybody's the same. Not everybody know how to, hey man, if I tell you this, don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell everybody everything. You know what I mean? That's not real. Because not everybody's going to be able to hold that information and not discuss personal information. You know what I'm saying? You got one or two friends that can really be like, okay, if I really been through something, they're not going to speak on it. You know? So, yeah, you got to choose your friends wisely, man. And that makes me come into another point. You have to choose who you choose to date wisely as well. You feel me? You know what I mean? You gotta choose wisely, my friend. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like, hold up, man. And that's another thing too. That's why, you know, I ain't the type to be dipping my sauce into anything. I need to know who I'm dealing with first, because you're gonna be knowing all my secrets. You know what I mean? I'm most vulnerable when I'm with you, so I need to know who I'm dealing with, baby. Do you feel? You know? And that's the thing. So it's like, come on now. You need to have terms and conditions. Exactly. Facts, huh? Exactly. That's exactly it, huh? Who sent you? I like that. I like that. Who sent you? I need to know. But nah, seriously though, because it's like, man, come on, man. We not in high school no more, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not no kid games. This is grown folks conversations, man. Come on now. You know? So it's like, nah. And that's what tripped me out though, right? That's what kind of tripped me out. It's like, you'll deal with somebody, but the thing of it is you dealing with them, you don't even know who you laying in the bed with. You know what I'm saying? If you got a alarm at your house, they see you punching in your access code to set the alarm or turning off the alarm. They know what type of car you drive. They know the address you living at. You feel me? You you better do a review, huh? Get a terms and conditions, figure out who you dealing with. You know what I mean? Unless you just gonna meet up with them at the Snooty Fox or something, huh? Y'all gonna be at the Super 8, huh? Oh, my bad. You bougie. You trying to be at the embassy, huh? Want to be at the Hilton. But how many times can you really do that, though? Let's be honest, right? You know? So come on now. Nah, I need to know what I'm dealing with. Or take your time. Don't be in a rush. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to meet him at the club looking for love, huh? At least not on the first night, man. You meet him on the first night looking for love at the club. Oh my goodness, man. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's see. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Mhm. Oh, what you say? Hold up. What was in here? Sleeping with the enemy. Sleeping with the enemy and be in love. Learn the favorite of the Kool. Oh, learn the flavor of the Kool-Aid first. Yes, I agree. You gotta learn, man. You gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn and figure that out because I'm telling you, unless, like I said, unless you're gonna take them, to your partner house, you feel me? Take them to somebody else's house that you don't live at. But how realistic is that, though? You know what I'm saying? How realistic is that for real in real life? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm telling you. And that's another thing, too, right? It's like thinking of that situation about who you dealing with. I think of it too like this, right? When you in a good relationship, from my experience, when you have to work, y'all have to work on building something together. When you with somebody and y'all have that understanding together, I feel like the way how you handle things in a relationship and the house decisions or whatever, right? When you got somebody that understands you to the best of their ability, the flow is a lot more easier for you guys to get along in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get past the physical, right? We getting past that part. We more now it's more of our everyday actions of how we, talk to each other. We dealing with each other. We land next to each other. When you have somebody next to you that understands you, you know what I'm saying? So when you say certain things, they don't take it so negatively. You know what I mean? When you give them that certain type of look, they know how to react towards you. When you have that understanding, your relationship goes so much smoother. You feel me? It really does. Cause it's like when you first start dating somebody, now you got to learn new mannerisms, and you know what I'm saying, and learning new ways of who you dealing with. Oh, I can't say these words around this, around you, or I can't. The way I respond, I can't say it this way because I don't want you to be offended by the way I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. It's about building and growing properly. Yep, I agree. Yeah, that's so important. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get that if you bouncing around. You feel me? You won't get it. You get a little glimpse of it, but it won't be what you truly looking for. Now, if you want to just have a good time, that's different. Okay, do your thing. You feel me? But when you want something real, you got to build together. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong kicking it. Don't get it wrong, but you can't be mad when that kicking it is only kicking it. You feel me? If it's only kicking it, then that's where it's at with it. But when you're trying to build something, it takes time. And you both have to be willing to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? And respect each other. I agree with you being respectful and how you yeah, on how to share. Yeah, I agree. I agree because it's so important. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And it comes with maturity too. Some of us mature quicker than others. You know what I'm saying? But once you start to get that understanding, man, that's why I talk about, you want to learn yourself as much as possible about what you like, what you don't like. Because now once you get in a relationship, you know what you won't put up with. It's a deal breaker. You feel me? And I'm not gonna break that deal. If that's something I can't deal with, it's something that's gonna be egging me all the time. I'm not gonna deal with it. You feel me? So that's why it's important to learn yourself as much as you can. Of course, you got to make changes when you're in a relationship to a degree. I understand that, but it should be something you both can work on it together with. You feel me? So yeah, you know, this is like the basketball wife showing her. Oh, what's showing her to the whole world? He hurt. Oh yeah, yeah. I think and that brings it back to the Draymond Green situation, right? It's funny how this all connect, right? That's just that good game I drop on y'all. But listen, since people real colors might come out when the money, yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what? Hold up. Since you brought up the money, right? I'm the type of guy, I believe this, right? I don't believe money really change you. I don't think money changes you. What money shows is your real true feelings. Because think about this, right? Think about this. I had this conversation a while ago, but this one is a good one, right? When you have money, like enough money for you to get your own place, to pay for your own car, now you don't have to put up with certain type of people anymore. So when people say to me, this is my opinion, when people say, "Oh, money changed you," no, it didn't. It just that I was too broke to have this mentality back then. But now, since I have the money, now I don't have to deal with you anymore. You feel me? So when somebody got money and they switch up on you, or they don't want to deal with you no more, or they got an attitude all the time, that's really how they truly feel. They just was too broke to show that, or they didn't have the money or the resources for them to do or act the way they truly feel. So that's how I feel about it. When a person get real money and they still want to be with you and they still respect you in the same way, then that's somebody that always felt that way towards you. But once they get money and they switch up on you, oh man, I don't do this no more. I can't hang around you no more, or I don't do this no more. That's really how they truly felt. They was too broke or they didn't have the resources for them to show their true colors. Yep, you're right. Love me for me and let's accept each other. Yep. Based on being a human. I agree with you. But we know when folks tell you, oh man, money changed them. Nah. No, money showed them. Money is showing you how they really are. That's what's happening. You feel me? Because that's the respect level shouldn't change because you got money. You feel me? Like, what does that have to do with money? If you respect me and all of a sudden you get 10 million, now you want to talk crazy to me? Nah, that's how you really felt the whole time. Huh. You feel me? That's how you truly felt. It ain't the money, it's you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I personally feel. It ain't the money. The money just enhanced their real true feelings. That's what happened. Yep, they be using smiling in your face. Yep. All that why they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Hey, backstabbers, smile in your face. All the time want to take your place. Backstabbers. Yep. That's it. That's it. Yeah, some people, that's the crazy part though. Some people will be around you only because they do want to take your place, or they want to see you suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this person, because I read something online the other day. I kind of agree with that. Some people just hang around you or check on you just to see how bad you doing. Now, that's some devious, man. That's cold business right there, man. Some people just check on you to see how bad you doing. Man, that's cold. That's cold. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah, yeah. It's actually rough out here when the dating. Yep. Yeah. Man, you ain't lying. You not lying. I mean, today era, I don't even know. I think nowadays, if you dating, you need to check everything. Like, hey, you gotta what's your social medias? Don't just give me one, right? And give me both accounts. I know you got the backup account. Let me get access to that. If I can't access all your social media, we can't date, huh? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I don't even know what to say. You're right. That is true. That's why you got to ask questions, research, and wait and take your time. Yep, take your time. That's so true. I agree with you because I'm a firm believer too. What's done in the dark will show his face. It will show you will see the light at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? But if you take your time and listen to what they say, most people tell you everything you need to know if you listen and ask the questions. You know what I'm saying? But there's some good fakers out there. That's why I say stay away from the tycoon flipper. The flipping tycoon, you know what I mean? He out here talking to dolphins, talking about send the wire. Oh, my goodness, huh? you know? So yeah, stay away from anybody talking about dolphins and wires, okay? Oh my goodness. Mhm. Yeah. Stay away from that, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, no, I do too. Treat people like humans, and decent. Yep. Yeah, man, I treat them nice. Yeah. Well, look, a lot of times that's why it's important for you to be you, right? It's important for you to be you because guess what? Regardless how they receive it on the other end, you still being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. Not everybody is going to give you the same energy that you give them, but that's when you can figure out if this is something you want to deal with. See, I'm the type, I'd rather know what I'm dealing with than to find out later. You know what I'm saying? After I done been with you for a while or we done kicked it for a while, and now I find out, you know what I'm saying? You really wasn't for me. I'd rather know that up front or find out up front than wasting my time with you. You know what I'm saying? So when you be nice to when you nice to people or you treat them, you know, with respect and they don't give you that same energy back, you know what you need to do. Think you better let it go. You feel me? Yeah. So that's why I say always be you. You know what I'm saying? Always be you. They either gonna like you or they don't. But at least you know what it is. You feel me? I'd rather know what it is. No, I don't want to have to figure it out later. You know what I'm saying? Especially y'all been together for a while. You feel me? I may have had a kid in the process. Oh my goodness, got married. Now you showing me your true colors. Yep, sound like a TKO. Let it go. But yeah, no. That's why I say find you first. Because eventually, you know what I'm saying, you'll find what you're looking for, in my opinion. But that's why it's important for you to be you. You know what I'm saying? You know? But after a while, if you ain't working, that means you need to review. Review yourself. See how you're moving. What kind of choices have you made? Did this work out? Nah, that ain't working too well. Okay. I need to I need to make some changes. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a bad situation for me. Up, I don't want to do that again. You feel me? Nah. Nah, no more, my friend. So yeah. No, you got to. I'm trying to tell you. Gotta tweak your mindset. Come on now. Gotta tweak it, you know? And see, that's going back to the Draymond Green thing. That's what he need to work on. Tweaking his mindset, bro. Can't be stomping people in their chest, choking them out like you in a wrestling match. Bro, you can't do that, man. So, you know what I mean? You got too many cameras, too many millions of people watching you on TV, bro. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You making millions of dollars. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Don't like what they always say. Don't mess the bag up. How Draymond Green, you're messing the bag up, man. What's wrong with you? What he say? Who raised you? You know? Come on, man. I was always told, man, you don't mess the money up. You know what I'm saying? You don't mess the bag up. We got to keep the paper coming in, not going out. No. We need that paper, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. It's folks who wish they were in his position. That's true. But this is the thing, too, right? A lot of people be wanting to be in people position, but they don't understand what work is involved with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about think about this, right? A lot of people say, "Oh man, I want a mansion," right? A lot of people say, "Man, I want a big house. I want the what they got, the Maybach, the Range Rover, whatever," right? But do you understand what kind of bills come with that? You know what I'm saying? It's like when you look at them houses, you know, I'll be watching it too when they showed $1 million list, a home listing and stuff like that. When you look at those homes, right? Think about Don't just look at living there. Think about what it costs to maintain living there. You know what I mean? The actual cost. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you get this house, you have these cars, you have whatever, right? Think about the monthly expenses. I forgot what I was watching, but I seen it where a guy was actually talking about how much he spends a month. And there's one guy who's a millionaire. He said he spent like 15,000 a month on bills. He had a mansion, a couple of foreign cars, and I think it was a Maybach, a Range Rover. And for his landscaping, just to keep the grass cut, that was like 2,000 a month. A month to have his grass cut, trimming the trees. You know what I'm saying? So when people say they want a certain people lifestyles because they got money, understand what it takes to maintain that lifestyle. You feel me? And you have to be smart with your money. You know what I'm saying? Because out here in Cali, if you had just think about this, if you had $2 million in California right now, right? A house, if you want a quality house, we ain't even talking a mansion. We just talking about a decent house, 3 bedroom house, 2.5 bath, 3 bath, 2 car garage in the Bay Area for a quality house that will hit you for about 700,000 right now, right? Close to 700,000 in a nice area. Like out here, we're in the Richmond area, so we have like Hercules. That's considered like the more upscale neighborhood. If you want a house in Hercules, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2 car garage, decent yard, that's gonna hit you for 700, 750. So if you got 2 million, right? You're almost a million down just buying a house. That leaves you with what, 100, 200,000 left? Okay, three. So it leave you 300,000 left, right? So that's 300,000 plus the mill. So almost a mill and a half you got left. Now, okay, you want a car. What you gonna drive, a Ford Fusion, or you want to get you the Range Rover? You know you want that Range Rover. That Range Rover gonna hit you for another what? 250? Is you just buying one for yourself? You know what I'm saying? What about your partner? Okay, they want something nice too. Want a truck or something. That's gonna hit you for another 90, 100,000. That million gone. Now you down to 1 million. So what you want to do now? You want to start up your business? What you gonna do after that? You feel me? So I'm just saying that, like, just 2 million in the Bay, that ain't enough. Not enough in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff look good to other people, but once you get in the house and you see how much of these bills hit you for, you see how much it costs to maintain this. Now you got to ask yourself, can you maintain that lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's why I don't want to be nobody but me. You feel me? Now, if I meet somebody that's in a better position, I would love to have a conversation with you. You feel me? Try to figure out how I can, incorporate some information I got from you to put that in my lifestyle. You feel me? Something like that. But I don't want to be nobody else because I don't want your lifestyle, bro. I mean, I don't need the big mansion. I do want a nice house, but I don't necessarily need that mansion. I don't like spending 10,000 a month, 15,000 a month on bills, bruh. Nah. But I'm just saying. So when people talk about they want people position, but once they get in position, they get that position. They see what comes with that, what's required of them to maintain that lifestyle. Would you still want it? I'm just saying. I could be wrong. Some people may want to spend 20,000 a month on bills, on house bills. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. I respect you. Everybody struggle different. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But maintenance, lifestyle, costs, not just money, but discipline. Yes, I agree. I agree. Yep, longevity and yeah, I agree with that. Longevity and legacy. Yep, it costs to be the boss. Yep, you're right. It definitely costs to be the boss, man. And that's why I say when you look at other people's lifestyle, man, look, think about yourself. Is this something you can see yourself maintaining? You know what I mean? That's like somebody stealing your car or something, right? Say you got a nice car. You got a, oh, you know what? You got one of those Hellcats, huh? Because that's popular right now. I be seeing them all on the internet. If you get one of them Hellcats, you know how much the insurance is on a Hellcat right now because of all the theft. So you can, not only it's a sports car, but it's a highly desired car, a highly stolen car. And the gas, I'm pretty sure you burn up hella gas on the Hellcat right now. So you in a Dodge Hellcat. If somebody was to steal that Hellcat and they was to keep it, right? Can they maintain the maintenance costs, the insurance costs, and the everyday costs it takes to maintain that Hellcat? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So, like they say, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it, huh? I'm just saying, man. If you working at Walmart or McDonald's or something, I don't think you can afford that Hellcat, my friend. You know what I mean? And I ain't a knock to nobody who worked there. I'm just saying the cost for to maintain some of these vehicles and lifestyles that a lot of people want, they'll be shocked when they see that real sticker price you got to pay every month, huh? You feel me? I'm saying, I don't know. Not worth it. And you're like, oh no, I don't want to pay. How much? Take it back. I don't want it. So yeah, man. Like they say, be careful what you asking for. You know? Because you just might get it. Oh, and anybody new to my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, show some love to the channel, man. At least hit the like button if that's all you can do. At least hit the like button for me. I've been chopping it up on here for a while now. Show some love to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You know? But yeah. So be careful the ones that's talking about the lifestyle. Like, oh yeah, I like to have that person lifestyle. Like, really? You really want this person lifestyle? Can you maintain this? Do you have the resources to be able to really afford this lifestyle? You feel me? So be careful with that. You know? And just remember what I said too. You got to always learn how to tweak your mindset and don't get caught up with a lot of people and their beliefs that don't fit your lifestyle. You feel me? You know? I've been on here for what, an hour and a half now. I'm about to get ready to shut this down. Unless I got a few more comments or questions, I'm gonna shut this down at the next couple of minutes. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all who watched me tonight. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Because there's two comments I have mostly from definitely Miss Ashlyn and Slimmy, was it Green Snot? I appreciate you. You know? So just I'm gonna leave you with this, right? I'm gonna shut it down in a minute. But I'm gonna leave you with this before I go, right? Think about how you see yourself, right? Think about how you see yourself and think about what do you want for yourself. You know what I mean? How you see yourself and what do you want for yourself. And How much have you really been focusing on satisfying that need and desire for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because we have to deal with what we have to deal with, whether it's work related, relationship related, whatever you're dealing with. You still should have your own personal goals or dreams that you want to accomplish for yourself. Because just for example, I work full time, 50 plus hours a week. This YouTube is what I truly love to do, passionate about it. That's why I'm on here almost 2 hours just chopping it up with y'all because this is what I like to do, right? So you got to ask yourself, what do you like to do? You know what I'm saying? What dreams do you have, inspirations that you want to get after? And what steps are you making towards it? So you got to get after whatever you want to do in life. What goals you have set for yourself, you got to get out here and get active because nothing comes to a sleeper but dreams and nightmares. So I appreciate y'all for watching me tonight. I'm Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Check me out. I'm gonna go live again. What's today? Oh, we already on Saturday. I'm probably go live tomorrow. Well, today, later on in the evening. So be on the lookout for me. Make sure you hit that bell so you get the notification when I go live. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Take care until next time. Peace.